Oh, don't say their name? Shoot, I'll say their name. That's public record. Tell him don't do that. Keep that, huh? Right, because on a rap podcast, they say something about Diddy. They're like, yeah, get him. That's true. Man, go get that other cat, dude. He did worse. Diddy just was freaking with some freaks. He did a lot of other things that were bad. He did a lot of things. I'm just talking about what he went to jail for. He went to jail for freaking with some freaks. So Keep Me is a story from the moment of the pandemic. The moment of the pandemic. You're going to hear this song, Falling from Fake Heaven. This is the first song. The pandemic happened, and Joanna can verify this. I was like maybe a week, maybe it was like 2 days before the pandemic, before they shut the world down. I was like, yo, let's get out of here. I ain't trying to get locked up in Loudoun County while the world shuts down. Nobody was talking about the world shutting down. But a week before, I was with Darrell Davis at a speaking engagement in Denver, Colorado. Because I had just started doing my Hall of Fame party. So Hall of Famers started coming to me like, yo, let's work on speeches and whatever. So Darrell Davis became one of my boys. I was going to go support him. And when I flew back, everybody had masks on. And everybody was sickly. And I was like, yo, what is going on? So I bought a mask, all that stuff. I got home, I said, man, this ain't looking good. Then I'm looking in the internet, and then I'm calling my friends. This is why it's important to have friends around more places than home. You know what I mean? My friends in Dubai are saying this, and my friends in this place, everybody's saying, oh, no, I'm sorry, not Dubai. My friends in Africa are saying this, and my friends in, wherever are saying. So I'm like, dang, it's about to shut down. So we get in the car. Before Loudoun County Public Schools closed, we left. We drove out, and when we got to the house in Orlando, they were like, the NBA is shut down. And I said, oh, the NBA shut down. We ain't going back to school if LeBron ain't playing. And so when that shut down, I was like, wow. Now, backstory before I hit play, maybe 5 months before that, I resigned from Grace Covenant Church, the church that I grew up in, that I was working at, that I was a big, contributor at. Like, I was heavy in the church. And I left football to go into helping the world, but I thought the only vehicle at the time was the church, because that's what they want you to think. So when I go there, I'm like, this is my destiny. I'm going to get old like Billy Graham and just help kids and go and feed the children and for the rest of my life. And then I find out, yo, it ain't like that. Like, the church ain't like that. You think it's just a bunch of people. When you're not in church and you're like out in the world and you go to church on Sunday, you think when you're not there, everybody's holding hands in a circle. They're singing, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's angels there. And then you show up. So I didn't know none of that. I didn't grow up in the church. Like, I grew up going to the church. My dad had games on Sunday. Like, we weren't really in the mix like that. And I was too young for the youth group, for the time that it mattered to me, because all my boys were in the youth group and they were older. I've always had older friends. That's a crazy thing that you agreed. It's a crazy that you agreed. That was like that's Kevin Hart. That's a damn moment. So the guilt that I felt in resigning and leaving the church from my home in my childhood, mixed with the guilt that I have of why the hell did I leave the NFL? I could have stayed there. We could have just avoided this whole thing. I was there 5.5 years. So all of that, I'm like, I done fell from NFL. Now you can't get back in the NFL. All those guys out there training, you can't get back. If they stop calling, you're not gonna get a call. So like, I was like, dang, I wanna like figure out what's next for me, but it feels like everything's falling. So that's his song. If you go to the lyrics, you can see it, but if not, you can just vibe with the sounds.
I'm not really falling, no. And I'm not falling for